Hi guys, today's video is a sponsored video by Chalkola. The website is chalkola.com and they are sponsoring a giveaway to all of my viewers who are in the US, Canada, and the UK. What you need to do is you will need to be subscribed to me, you will need to like this video, and you will need to be subscribed to Chalkola. And also go check out their Instagram. They have lots of cool ideas on there. So follow them over there and definitely check them out. I have taken a few of these out and experimented with them. What they've sent me here is the 10 markers, chalk markers. And these are non-toxic. They are suitable for children 3 years and above. I'm just going to show you a quick video of what we just did really quickly when we first got the package opened. So I'll just show you that now, and they work really well, obviously on glass surfaces, windows, mirrors, non-porous surfaces is really what they're meant to be used on, but they do work on other surfaces. And I'm going to kind of try that out a little bit in maybe a little bit of a different way than what they normally would be used for. So, but that video is coming up. So definitely be watching for that video. And you can see it doesn't come off easily, but it comes off when you want it to come off. So it's not like it's going to rub off when you don't want it to. Sometimes these kinds of markers can easily just get smeared off when you don't want it to, but these ones stay on there really great, and they will also be removed when you are ready to remove them, but not until then. This is a 6mm reversible tip, so it's white when you first open it up. And all you have to do is just pump this a little bit. I have pumped a few of them. So here, let's just shake it up a little bit. So these work, you know, similar to paint pens. But how they are different than paint pens is that they're specifically for non-porous surfaces. And they don't take too long, so there you go. You can start seeing it coming. And they have really, really great colors. They have vintage colors, earth colors, you know, normal primary colors. You can see this, like that is just actually a really nice purple color. I hadn't seen that one yet. You can see some of these colors. So I'm going to be swatching these out, and I'll just time-lapse them. So this one here they sent me is 10 markers, 6mm reversible tip. So that means you can take this out, and let's just do it on one that's not activated yet. Let's try this one. So you can see, and then we have a chisel tip. So that is awesome. And we can just activate that. I didn't shake that up. I'll get that going for you. And then there's this one here, which I think is about the same thing. This one says the same thing on it. This is premium wet white markers. So this is 6mm, same bullet tip. I don't think this is reversible. Well, let's just check it out. We've got this one. Oh, it is reversible. So it's the same thing. So there you go. And then there is also these metallic ones that they sent me. So these, I don't believe you pump these. They are just ready to go. And they do work best, as far as the metallic part of it, they do work best on non-porous surfaces. So we're definitely going to be using them. And we'll see the metallic effects on them. So there's not really, I mean, they definitely show up on here, but the metallic really comes out on non-porous surfaces. But you can see the color's very vibrant. And so this box here comes with 10, I believe, 10 colors of the chalk pens, and then 6 of the metallic markers. And so these, I have like 3 different pinks, but I believe they're all quite different. Oh, that one hasn't been activated yet. Look at how nice and pastel that is. So you're really going to get to see how these show up on a non-porous surface. But just for now, I'm doing it on white so you can really kind of see how that works. There is a white one in here and a black one. And like I said, there is different colors that are available as well. And I know the US site has some watercolor markers, which would be, judging by how these work, I'm sure their watercolor markers work great. So I'm just going to get these activated and started, and then I'll swatch them all out so you can see that, and I'll just do that in time lapse. Okay, so you can see how nice they are, and like you can see that they're drying a little bit. So when they dry, they kind of, I showed you on the window, like you can just go like that over them and they don't move. And then if you push hard purposely to get it off, then it comes off. So I'd say my favorites are these ones because they're just so opaque and creamy and chalky. And then the metallic ones are just more, like they definitely have metallic finish. I'm hoping you can kind of see the shine on it. Like they're described as liquid chalk, and it definitely feels like liquid chalk. It's just, it's such a nice feeling to work with these. And I have used some other kind of chalk markers just, you know, here and there. And I do have to say I really, really like these. I will be doing some more typical things with these, but the next videos I want to do are, after this video, is going to be more of my art style and see how they hold up under that. They take a little bit to dry. Some of them dry faster than others, which is normal with any kind of pigments too. Some pigments, like you can see this one, the edge is starting to dry, and then this one, but whereas this one is already dry. And the white still has a little bit, but the red dries pretty fast. So that's how these are. And then you can see, even without a white background, you know, just with a mixed background like here, let's mess up the background a little bit. You can see how bright these show up here. And obviously against the black they do. Like look at those fluorescent ones and the pastel. The metallic are not as, I feel like they show up better against white. But the pastel and the neon, oh, these are amazing. So let's get to those Christmas ornaments. So I am starting with some tiny little white ornaments there and some clear ornaments. So the white ones are glass and the white ones are just plastic. And obviously the plastic ones are less fragile. And I'm just kind of doing a little design, just whatever kind of comes to me. And this one is a pink with, I'm just kind of trying to do like a little ornate design in a simple way without actually drawing a specific ornate design. And they fill in so well. Like they're not streaky or anything, and so many markers are streaky. I've tried some other chalk markers, like I said, and I found them to be streaky and just not quite as easy to work with. And then I'm just outlining that in gold to just make it look a little more fancy. And they dry pretty quick, but it might be a good idea. Some of them dry, some colors dry a little bit faster than others. It might be a good idea to work on the top and then go to another one and then come back to the bottom of the first one. You can do it that way. But I didn't find much problem just kind of doing a whole ornament at once. And then I'm just adding some polka dots. And after I finished this one, I thought it was actually really good as just a normal home decor ball, like not even for Christmas. And I have my one tree decorated in like pink and gold and white, so it actually works for my tree. But I have another tree that's more traditional Christmas colors, and I'll be showing those to you in a second, like using some more traditional Christmas colors. But I think there's so many things you can do with this, and I know this is like a Christmas themed video, but you can do so many more things than just Christmas with these, obviously. And here I'm just drawing on a rose, and I would suggest putting the paint inside. You'll see that I pour white paint inside after this, but it might be a better idea to put the paint inside first, and then you can see a little better what you're doing. And of course I'm using a red matte, so it makes it even harder to see what I'm doing, but I think you can see well enough to get the gist of it. And so I'm kind of loving these markers because you kind of move the color around and you can kind of fade in and out, like almost get like a watercolor effect, because they are like liquid. And so you can kind of fade out the colors and just like move the color around and get like a crisper edge with a color that's on top without it being streaky. It's a really cool effect, and I would suggest, you know, if you get these markers, definitely try working with them, because working with the liquid aspect of them, because it's really nice. Like you can't do that with markers, really. You get too much of a streaky effect. And it's different than alcohol markers, where you don't get a streaky effect, but you get you just get blending, and the colors just blend into each other. Whereas this, you can really move it around like a watercolor effect. And of course, these are also different than watercolor markers as well. So here I'm putting in just regular white paint, Artist Loft, and it's just a little too thick. So I decided to go get my white pouring medium that I mixed up for actually paint pours that I did. And I just have a little mixture in a bottle ready to go, and you can see it's quite messy. And so I found that to be a little bit better because it just flows a little better, and it still is just as opaque. It's not transparent at all, and it just covered the inside of the ornament better. So I just have a few different things added to that white paint, and when I start doing some paint pouring videos, I'll talk more about the pouring medium that I make, or the pouring medium kind of formula that I mix up. And now I'm going back to these white glass ones, and these are just little cute ones, and this one I'm just doing random dots on it. And again, this one is not so much Christmas, but just a everyday design that you could use. And I just think it's so cute. Like, these things are so cute and they work so well. These markers are great. And chalk markers are really kind of a new trend. Like at first it was chalk paint, and then I guess, you know, people were like, oh, we'll make this into markers. But it's different than chalk paint, because chalk paint you mostly use on furniture. But chalk markers, I think, are a little more versatile than chalk paint is. Here I am just using this pouch, these clear photo covers or clear report covers. I use these for a lot of things. They're really great to have a big supply of, because I use them for stencils, I use them for so many things. So I'm making just like shaker type ornaments. And if you want more information on how I do this and kind of seal it in and stuff, I'm going to be doing a video on that, and I will put a link when I have that video up. It's not up right now. And so now I'm just drawing on these clear report covers with the metallic blue and just doing another little design. And this one is more of like a winter design with snowflakes and just some purples and silvers and blues. And the silver goes on top of that metallic blue, really nice. And I'm just combining the different pastel and metallic markers here. And then I put beads and sparkles and glitter inside of there, and just mix it up and put that inside, and then I close it up. And I will show you more on how I do that and the tools I use to do that in another video. And so now I am just referring to a stencil I have of different ornaments to kind of help me draw some ornaments and just get some inspiration from it, because I like that one stencil there. And so I just thought I would use it to draw an ornament on an ornament. So in this one I was doing an argyle pattern, and then I decided that I wanted some white in there, and like also to see through the plastic. So I just am using a Q-tip and I'm just rubbing it and then wiping it off, and it actually works really good to use as kind of an eraser. And yeah, so that's all I'm doing there. So here are the finished ornaments, and I'll just show you this because this is all nice and dry. So this is the swatch, and you can see like this one, these ones are quite, like they're really opaque, and they look creamy, and they don't have anything that rubs off. So you can see it's not rubbing off. And these pastel colors are so nice. So you can hear that I'm rubbing it. And then here's the ornaments. So these are great little projects you can do with your kids. You can do just as, you know, a Christmas activity. With these clear ones, if you put some fine glitter in there, it kind of sticks to the side a little bit. So I did that. If you want to see how I made the pouches for these ones, you can check out the video that I have filmed. I haven't edited it yet. It's not up yet. And if you don't see that thing coming up at the top corner there, I don't have the video up. So as soon as I have that up, it'll be going across there, and that will show you how I make these little pouches. So these could be for Christmas. This could be for anything. Like, I mean, this is a cute little home decor thing. So as I've said already, if I haven't mentioned it yet, there is no odor. These are non-toxic, so they're great to work with. I am going to be doing a video next of how you can use these more as a traditional paint and with a paintbrush. So definitely stay tuned for that video. And I will put that up, and I will have the link going across when that is available. If you want to be entered to win the giveaway from this, they will send a product out to you. And so that is to the UK, Canada, and the States, the United States, that it's open to. So you will have to subscribe to Chalkola on YouTube, and you will have to be subscribed to me and like this video, and leave a comment down below saying what you liked about this video, or what, you know, if you have any ideas for something that you could use it for, definitely leave a comment down there, and then you can be entered to win the giveaway for these. And there is a discount code, and I will put the link for that underneath, and I would love it if you use that link. And I will be seeing you on the next video.